It lives in every game. That initial moment where things begin. I have worked on these cards all my days, and the canyon has been there from the outset. Were you hoping this was the end? No. Another floor awaits.
Oh, Jesus Christ, it's hot. I must live somewhere near Linka, that's what I'm guessing. His time zone's the same, and as soon as I start bitching that it's hot, he starts bitching too. I still haven't figured out exactly what this card game's about.
New rules, new tools, new abilities. We have far to go as yet.
Shut up. I think this guy's supposed to be like, I don't know, I couldn't hear what he was saying. This game is very quiet, at least through my TV speakers it is, compared to Fallout, which was a normal volume, and then you got this that's all quiet. So I don't know what he said at the beginning, but he seems to be playing devil advocate with me, like bargaining my soul or something. He's playing this strange mystical card game, shit's floating around, he's tossing coins without touching them.
A challenge for you, and a token if you succeed.
For I could treat you with our hospitality, have you seen, heard, or God forbid, smelled a kraken? I'll go talk to him because you get experience and some loot at the end of the floor for touching everything, even if you're not going to do anything with it. Like this, everything's so fucking expensive. And I'm poor. I haven't done anything to warrant getting gold yet, so I'm poor. But I entered into the event that the card presented, which means I'll get the maximum loot at the end of the level.
I have no truck with any of it. Blessings will remain always active and are never removed. Unless you die, of course. Then you're back where you began, as always. It's better than trudging along a muddy road. Certainly.
Let's see what success and huge success.
You are
right?
close on her trail, and more confident than I had imagined. Perhaps you will play beyond this mark, and we will see your true mettle. Every step you take consumes food, but you will also heal as you proceed.
Hours pass and the crowd starts to thin. The bard begins to move around the room playing requests from small groups. He serenades a pair of young lovers for a meager sum and is then generously tipped for leading a group of blacksmiths in a raucous chorus of foul language aimed at the folks from the next town over. Approaches you, well, what do we have here? A most distinguished adventurer. No tawdry tale of insipid chivalry or brash tribalism will do. You, sir, merit a stirring ballad of bloodshed, heroism, and death. Bard sings for you the fable of the White Minotaur, a legendary beast who is master of both might and magic. Its power is such that it has felled every adventurer, bounty hunter, or treasure seeker it has ever crossed. At the close of his song, the bard leans in close to you and whispers, "The White Minotaur is no myth. I met a man 2 nights ago who hunts the beast as if he were its long shadow. I'd wager that any adventurer would be interested in the tales he told me over supper. All yours for a small donation." Oh, shit. And it double stacks. Yeah, of course it fails. No. Sense of adventure. I ain't got that kind of money. I will take my chances. Goblin King's Hall.
We play for a token now.
Yeah, let me smash some faces. Goblin makes himself comfortable. My name is Mr. Lionel. I have a tale of woe to share with you. Perhaps an opportunity for you to make a tidy profit from my misfortune. I don't know what Lionel's deal is, but he shows up throughout this game. He goes on to tell the story of his troubles with the King of the Goblins while lamenting his subsequent banishment from the Goblin community. The king could have shown leniency, he concludes, given that his daughter and I were both drunk from the excellent Dullician brandy served at his coronation. Instead, he opted to make his first official act my banishment. The fool will regret it, though, for now it is time for revenge, he says eagerly, taking out a strange amulet. Lionel, for those of you that haven't played this game before, Lionel is some type of sorcerer. He's supposed to be comic relief as well, like, as you can see on the illustration there, he has a big mustache, but he is described as a short goblin with a magical staff that apparently he can summon items with, but a small goblin with yellow and chipped teeth, poorly disguised as a human. He usually shows up at the beginning of each floor run through in the tavern, and one of the first cards is like the second card that's scripted that you always land on, and he gives you a shield. I think because without a shield or a special weapon, you're unable to have the counter ability, which kind of cripples you from being able to survive in combat against more than 2 enemies at a time. So in order to make the game not excessively hard, he's scripted to summon you a shield every time. But it also means that you got an introduction every time you play the game to Mr. Lionel, who apparently shows up in other quests. Only the Goblin King himself knows where his treasure vaults are hidden, but now I have a way to find them. I just need a lock of elven hair to complete this magical device. Yeah. Just get the hair by any means possible. Don't worry, I'll find you again once your quest is complete. Okay. With that, he returns to the shadows and sits down behind a bush watching you.
Take the token. It is yours.
And then at the end of the floor run, which is after I get through all the cards that he presents to me and defeat a mini-boss, all those tokens that are gathering in my dish there next to the candle and the book, they will be transformed into cards. So basically this game rewards you with booster packs for completing the levels.
Again, a token is at stake.
Shut up. As dusk settles, you arrive at a small village known as the Lesser Dimsgate. The locals are gathered at a shabby-looking inn. Something must be done, shouts a voice raised in anger. They took all our gold and food, one peasant wails. Will nobody stand up to them? They went that way, not an hour ago. You easily catch up with a band of ruffians. They seem overly confident, are in no rush. As you approach, the one who seems to be their leader notices you. Kill him, he commands, gesturing towards you. He looks like a troublemaker. Okay, 2 monster cards. Dust, which is skeletons, I think. Usually dust is skeletons. Which means 5 skeletons. The game's not excessively complicated on what they're doing with these numbered cards. It should be 5 skeletons. Ooh, shit. First time I get to see my new blade.
Now we begin to raise the stakes. The arena itself will fight against you. Beware of my traps.
And just like that, you gather the stolen supplies and return them to the villagers, saying, "Those bandits will trouble you no longer." Oh, they weren't bandits, a child explains. They work for the White Council. It was our turn to give tribute. Oh, fuck. Rockfall.
A terrifying walk to get to the Queen. So many potential places for an assailant to get the
Shit,
upper
this is
hand.
gonna hurt. Or you can succeed. How about that? You dodge the rocks by ducking into a small cave. A few minutes later, you emerge and climb around the new rockfall. Did I hit him? Run up to attack the bandits. 2 monster cards, and I will probably have a fail check. No. I won't. I'll just have a fight. The game's only moderately harder than I make it look. Only moderately. And I'm not being sarcastic. I haven't died yet, but I've played a lot of Assassin's Creed where you gotta hit Y to counter, and you can easily try to just hack and slash and button mash through this game and get your ass handed to you. Yay! After every third combat. Oh, nice. Nice.
Increasing the effect of one sort of magic with another. All you need is a channel for power, and it's simple enough.
Healing.
Again,
Wow.
the stones tumble upon you.
There's no way it could be first
A
card again.
choice. Select your desire.
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna be first card again. 2 pain cards, fuck.
Oh dear.
Damn. And you took away 5 of my total health, you dickhead. That was some ass clown stuff right there. I mean, I know it's just a failed check, but you start taking from my health pool as well as dealing damage to me. That's just ignorant.
An item that tells you how to move quickly, but tempts you to take your time. Are you sure that's the right approach?
Don't tempt me, fiend. I know what I'm doing. Oh shit, the Queen of
Noble
Dust.
causes turn to rotten enterprise. You may win this battle and send the Queen to her rightful end. Yet, what have you gained in the process? As you plunder the secrets of your memories, you'll gain new cards. Some you'll wish you'd left untouched.
And now this is gonna want to end the floor run, even though I haven't touched all the cards, which means I'm not gonna get full loot bonus. Is she blind? Whatever. Let's do this. Let's do this thing. Jesus, man. Oh, she just double tapped on that. fucking bitch. Thank you. Taking all that damage.
Inevitable, I suppose. So often those who beat plowshare to sword die by the grim instruments of their industry.
Goblet,
Still,
upgrade,
she fought
stronger
well
counterattack,
and bravely, which is
stun.
all I expect from my pawns and
Okay.
players. You have earned the first of the symbols of my power and passed the first gate. There is no turning back now. Previously I was merciful, but now I cannot be. It is begun. I crafted each of these cards over the course of years. You have taken them from me in mere moments. Come, play again. Do you have what it takes to defeat the rats? Ah, the rats. They have swarmed up from the dark places beneath the realms of humanity and now squat amongst your cities and feast and shriek and hunt and writhe. Our Lord of Plague does like to rub your nose in misfortune. A horse is a fine companion. I'm sure you'll leave this one in time. You do not seem to have the temperament for friends, even in the animal kingdom. Let us stake a token on their foolishness. How will you cross this time?
Well, I'm not gonna cross like that. Yeah.
Ouch. It's better than trudging along a muddy road. Certainly. Each of these cards is crafted from your memories and built from your experience. I created them, but only in the abstract. It is the importance you place on them that makes them real.
Damn it, Lionel. Indecent arrival.
I will happily wager on the outcome. I do
You're
not
minding
think you
your
have
own
what it
business.
takes.
Shut up. You're minding your own business in a local tavern when suddenly 3 masked men burst through the doors, grab a young man from the bar, and manhandle him outside. One patron bursts out in protest, but is quickly silenced by the solemn stares of all of those around him. Leave them be, Garrett. If it is his time, then it must be done. Let's see what's going on outside. You follow the masked men outside, immediately confronted by a large crowd, all wearing masks. Their leader speaks to you. Whoa there, stranger. I really would prefer that no outsider witness what we're about here. I know this may look like a godforsaken thing we do, but you have no idea of our troubles, so I'll ask you not to involve yourself. I will not ask you twice. We have no time for objections. And then that's going to ask me to... Despite their disguises, it's obvious that none of the hooded figures relish the sight before them, and many are obviously distraught. The captive is carried to the portal atop the shoulders, as though they were his coffin bearers and he already dead. The young man struggles. They're subdued by bonds of rope. You remain hidden from view and can only watch as a village is thrown into the portal. It erupts with light and sound, then disappears completely. The assembled crowd bow their heads and return to town. Huh. I should have probably saved that young man. Whatever. Damn hindsight. I got greedy and the game is becoming less forgiving.
One more step down, and we may see the end of this, or another set of stairs. What brings you to play the game? Ha, I know you will not tell me. Like all the rest, you are silent. This token will unlock more cards if you can defeat this encounter.
Four gain cards and a token.
I'm sure you are grateful for that. Wealth and health, a recipe for a happy life. I doubt things will end that way, mind you. Your provisions are running low. Can you press on?
Yes.
Now you begin to trespass upon the Ratmen's hunting grounds. Plagued by name and plagued by nature, the rats leave behind a deadly toxin.
I think if they connect a hit on you, you get some like poison curse. I imagine as the enemies get harder, the enemies will start getting unavoidable curses.
So quick to anger. That's what makes them a mob, really. A horse is a fine companion. I'm sure you'll leave this one in time. You do not seem to have the temperament of friends, even in the animal kingdom. Once the Ratmen begin to creep towards the edge of the town, anger follows shortly behind. It's better than trudging along a muddy road, certainly. Hush. Can you hear the way his claws scratch the tiles? A crucible to heat and purify the flawed metal. You, in this case. I'm sure you are grateful for that. Spirits roaming the darkness. With the struggles, the boundaries are weaker than they've ever been. Well done. These places are rife with power. It is not chance that you should meet a warlock here. A little extra health, but it is only a momentary respite. Though I admire his ilk, I live by very different rules. As pleases you. Middle of the road in every way. There's a token in it for you if you win. We meet the Jack again. Did you think him done before? Oh, no. Shuffled back into the deck to rise again to the top. As are we all. Again, the surprise attack. The novelty must wear thin on subsequent travels.
Whoa! I like how Jack of Dust came to the top and then it didn't even make me fight him. It just skipped. Not really looking forward to fighting too many bosses at the same time because the Queen of Dust summons that fucking auto archer. Holy shit, motherfucker. I'm dying. Trying to scratch my ear and I'm dying.
Now that was close.
Yeah, you're damn right that was close. You're damn fucking tootin' that was close. This is where pulling a success is going to be vital.
Choose from these options.
Yes. What do they do? I'll go with the angel wings, let's see.
Move quickly from here. There is little material gain to be made. Caution, adventurer. This armor pulls energy from the world around you. I'm surprised to see you turning your back on gold.
Woohoo. Give me my
he awaits. Plague and pestilence and blood and teeth.
Ouch. This is gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt a lot. Oh my. And it's nighttime. What the fuck is hitting me? This is fucking bullshit. Who the fuck's throwing knives at me? Fuck.
And so the game takes another life. Do not worry, though. You may try again. Death in the home of plague. Once more, the cards will be dealt, and fate will be decided. You face one of the fiercest of the Ratmen. I would wish you luck, but we play with fate. Did you expect me to tell your fortune? No. A fortune teller is at their most base and despicable when they begin to believe their own lies. Of course, I am different. My powers are genuine.
Mr. Lionel, huh? Lone.
Usury, the root of all troubles. Useful. A horse is a fine companion. I'm sure you'll leave this one in time. You do not seem to have the temperament for friends, even in the animal kingdom. They will not let you pass so easily. Prepare yourself.
Oh Oh my, oh my, oh my. I hate Ratman. Fucking hate Ratman. Ratman got those throwing knives.
It amuses me to watch them theorize, to attempt to discern the very likeness of the gods down to their toes. I made that a little too powerful. I will have to rebalance that next time. At their heart, all games are about power, are they not? The acquiring of power, the retaining of power, and most importantly, the use of power.
I'm almost ready for a drink. This guy is up my ass. Ugh.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
I have no money. We're gonna get the second card. Refuse. Okay, you get the success, and oh my goodness, you're killing me, Smalls. Oh yeah, it's the loan.
Once loosed upon the lands, the rats will find you, no matter where you go to ground.
Not sure how he got that hit on me. I was not within his range.
What sort of scoundrel would go through a sleeping man's belongings?
Bandits, I have no problem with bandits. It's better than trudging along a muddy road. Certainly. Do you understand what it is we do now? Or did I rush you through the rules, pushing you into the plague before you were prepared? Ah, you cunt. Every trap is harder.
Noble in mind, or simply noble by birth? Your prize. Bandits, eh? Make an enemy of one, and you've made an enemy of all. One can't help but admire their single-mindedness. I'm sure you're grateful for that. Win this and claim my token. Descend ever deeper into the subterranean pit. The Jack of Plague has bettered you once. Can you set him free this time? A challenge for you, and a token if you succeed.
Dead King's Hall, Shop, Angry Mob, Wife's Fury, A Winding Path, and the Jack of Plague. They have a linear path, so it's not like
Crit,
I can,
Robin. I'm not sure the dead fighting back makes this any more dignified.
it's not like I can avoid it and get to the Jack of Plague any quicker. The linear path. Ah. Whatever. Oh shit, that
A quick flash of gold, and the bandits will forget themselves. Interesting choice.
Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my.
When the tide turns, anger rises. Anger without form or direction. Very nice indeed. We play for a token now. Poor Jack. His place is so much lower than ours. He merely repeats the same motions over and over, incapable of change. Artifacts give you powerful abilities to use in combat. These trails wind, and our goals wind with them. My voice and these words draw us closer to the inevitable conclusion. You will not defeat him. Not so easily.
Now that I realize how to deflect thrown weapons, I should be able to cakewalk this guy.
Queens and kings of the rat kind have lost a child here today. Here is your token. Well done. For slaughter, your reward. Come, play. I do not want to just sit here. Now we play.
Ooh, I can play endless mode. Endless.
Some men thrive in anarchy and chaos. The King of Dust is one such. His tools are cruelty and terror, and I suspect he will harbor a great hatred for you, my friend.
the game just freeze? Oh, okay. Welcome to the wildcard update for Hand of Fate. This update adds different fates you can select in order to change the way the game plays. Each fate provides different modifiers to play. Okay. Venture Warlord.
You can now access Endless Mode if you wish to test your skills against chance itself. In these lands, the King of Dust takes his tithe of all. You face the first of my kings. Each has shaped the nature of their forces with the strength of their will. They will turn that power to your destruction. Again, a token is at stake.
Oh.
A choice. Select your desire.
At least I got a success.
Taverns, caves, dungeons, and the roads between them. Over and over, again and again.
Damn it.
As you plunder the secrets of your memories, you'll gain new cards. Some you'll wish you'd left untouched. Let us stake a token on their foolishness. An innocent moment, never to be repeated, except here, where all of your history repeats itself until time immemorial has passed.
This game is fun, but I'm tired. I'm done with it. I'll play it again whenever I feel like it. Maybe tomorrow. It is a pretty addictive game, but it is hot in here from this TV and it's sweaty and I'm tired, so I'm going to sleep. Have a nice night, guys.